Hey guys, what is up? TheNeocubest here. Welcome to episode 4 of my RTX survival let's play. So I'm up on this little thing so I could take a screenshot of our construction, which you saw in yesterday's thumbnail. But yes, we are constructing the new addition to our house because obviously it was way too tiny to begin with. So maybe saying we're actually just building it is the proper terminology. But I've completely run out of cobblestone already, which is kind of a weird thing to run out of. So I'm going to have to grind a little bit of cobblestone. But honestly, we don't need more than probably like 3 or 4 stacks. So it'll take me maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes off camera to get. But I'm going to go in here and show you guys what it looks like from the front. So it looks pretty good so far, but obviously we've barely done more than just lay out the basic framework. But we have another room over here. We can put like a little stair there or something eventually. But for right now, I'm going to craft a few tools that I know I am going to need, namely another pickaxe and then another shovel as well. Maybe 2 more shovels. Who knows? Might get crazy here. And then I'm going to go and gather some cobblestone at a nice little quarry that I made. We probably just make, 2. And then this other one we can just kind of throw over here in the corner. It's pretty much done anyways, and I don't want to keep it with me. Let me do a little bit of organization, and then I'm going to go and show you guys what we're working on right now. Okay. So, to get this cobblestone, and by the way, you did see those weird little vine farms probably. They're exactly what they look like. We're just kind of farming some vines, and then we're also doing it on the side here because we need lots of mossy cobble. I didn't really realize that I needed to do that, but you know, it's kind of fun. I never really farm vines, so it gives me something fun to grind as well. But for right now, I am going to dig out this little quarry. I don't really want to show you me digging like a hole in the ground, but I promise you I'm going to dig this hole, and then in a little bit I'll start getting to stone. But yeah, see you in a bit. By the way, guys, if anyone's curious, the seed for this world is in the description below, so you can enter that seed on your phone or on your Xbox or whatever, and as long as it's Bedrock Minecraft, you can play on my world. You guys told me to turn my coordinates on. I don't really remember where it is, but I will do that real quick. Again, these are all from the suggestions channel on my Discord server, so if you want to join that, feel free. I have a link down in the top pinned comment down below. I'm pretty sure it's just in game. And then it's like down here, show coordinates like that. And then you guys can see my coordinates. So if you guys are curious as to where I am in the world, those are the coordinates. I'm not going to keep that on just because I want to be able to take nice screenshots. But if you want to come over to this area in your world, feel more than free. But yeah, back to digging the hole. But by the way, join the Discord server if you want to. There's a suggestions channel on there. You can send me ideas just like I just did, because that's something that someone had said to do. So I did it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining the Discord server. We're at like 10,000 members, so yay. But yeah, I also did fix, if you guys remember the caves episode, how everything was really dark, I did fix the lighting, so let me know in the comments if you can see that the lighting is fixed and that it's a little bit brighter. That way you guys can see when it's dark and stuff. Obviously, it's still really dark because it's, well, dark outside, but you can see how the light kind of plays off of this house right here. And there's that zombie villager's just sitting there. But yeah, this just looks so cool, I think, especially at night where you can kind of see the light. I don't know, really interesting. But yeah, please do let me know if you think the brightness is a little bit better, because I did see all the comments telling me it was just so dark they couldn't see a thing. So I'm happy to fix that for you guys. I'm happy to fix anything you have any problems with. So you can always contact me in the comment section or on Discord again. But yeah, I had to go and sleep because it was dark, obviously. So back to the quarry in a sec. I did forget this, but I actually crafted smelted an entire stack of baked potatoes. Completely forgot about that, so I'm glad I just remembered because I was like, man, I'm almost out of food. And then I'm like, dude, you live in a village. Look, there is entire potato farms. I just need to get that through my head. We even have a wheat farm. This place is going to be really fun to fix up. Obviously, we got to fill in this. You know, it had a little bit of flooding happened here and caused a little creek to build up, but we can fill all that stuff in because we're going to make this place look brand new. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. One good thing about getting all this dirt is that means I'm going to have plenty of dirt, and I'm glad I made 3 shovels because it really is going to take 3. I'm glad we're getting this dirt because, you know, I want to terraform the area around where that little nice dirt staircase path thing is because it looks terrible. So we'll definitely get to doing that pretty soon too. But first, we got to get this house done, which we will finish in this episode, so stick around. All right, so I just got down to the stone in the mine, and it's so cool how the shadows work, but we're going to go up here real quick, and we're going to make this thing look a little bit better. Obviously, I don't want it to look how it looks right now because it's just kind of plain. So we're going to go around and I'm going to remove this entire outer layer. All right, and then I'm going to put a log in the corner of each corner, and the corner of each corner just in the corner. I don't know. I've been recording now. It's been like 5 hours, so I start to get like, I don't know, I just say things kind of weird. So if I ever sound weird, probably why. But yeah, I don't know if we're even going to have enough logs to do this, so we may have to go and get a few more, but we also have to build the rest of the base. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have used all my logs then for this, but you know what? We did start growing trees, which I didn't even recognize this as an area where we're growing trees. And why are there so many baby cows under this? Where did these baby cows come? Can animals just spawn on Bedrock? I mean, if so, cool, but I had no idea. That's kind of cool that they just spawned under here. Huh, interesting. Oh, man, this is a big old chonk tree. All right, well, give me like 15 minutes. I got to take this bad boy down. I'm going to tell you right now, I just hopped inside of this tree, and it feels like I actually hopped inside of the tree. I can, like, smell the leaves. But, like, look at this. It just looks so odd. I don't know how to describe it other than just, like, what? Like, it's just, like, it actually feels like I'm in the meat and bones of the tree. Meat and potatoes of the tree. I don't know what that saying is, and I let in a little bit of light. I don't even know what the saying is anymore. Oh, my gosh, look, you can see God rays coming through the leaves. Has Minecraft gone too far? Find out tomorrow. All right, well, I used my iron hoe because I got frustrated and I could not figure out. Usually, you know, I'm used to being able to see them through the leaves, but it's kind of hard when there's all this like fancy lighting. So I got frustrated and I just took this thing out. Oh, well, it's out of durability now, but it looks like we got all the wood from this big old tree, so hopefully it'll come down eventually whenever it feels like it. But for now, I'm going to take down the rest of these bad boys. I don't know if I have enough durability in this axe left, but we can try to take down as many as we can. How about that? Also, fun fact, if you're a Java player, I had no idea about this, but apparently trees can spawn with vines on them. Okay. Kind of a cool thing. I never really thought about that, but yeah, I didn't put those vines there, so I don't know how they would have gotten there. But yeah, apparently, look at the light. That's just so weird. Apparently you can just, okay. I'm not going to question it, guys. That's just one of those things you don't want to question because then it won't happen again. But we'll go back and get those saplings in a bit. It doesn't look like it's decaying at all, but for some reason, I mean, it has to be, right? There's not like a hidden log in here, right? Right? Or is it because these guys are connected? Is this like making it not want to dissipate? Maybe it is going away and I'm just like not giving it enough time. I'm probably just not being patient enough with it, but we'll fully disconnect those leaves and see if that aids in the process of it decaying. All right. So we almost had enough logs. But yeah, I just wanted to make this thing look a little bit better because it looked kind of weird just having a hole in the ground. Now we just have to devise a method to get up and down in it. And I think, honestly, I'm just going to do some sort of slab spiral staircase because I've done them in the past and they end up looking really cool. So let's figure out a way to do this real quick. And yes, I know this video was going to be building the base. It still is going to be building the base. We just got to do a few things, get them out of the way, and then we can get on to the meat and potatoes of this episode. It's meat and potatoes, isn't it? Not meat and gravy, not meat and bone of the episode. It's meat and potatoes. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. People are like, what are you saying, dude? Maybe it's I'm from Oklahoma, so maybe I hear people say things that I don't know where I've ever heard anyone. We're just not going to question it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a nice little spiral staircase down. But for right now, I am just going to start mining the stone that I'm going to need for the build. Oh, yeah. RTX Quarry. Isn't it just... it just feels like a different game. And it's so awesome. I love it. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know. I keep showing you guys, but I just think... it looks so cool. All right. Well, my pickaxe is about to break and it literally instantly broke. But as you can see, we don't have any more pickaxe. So we're going to have to get out of here. We do have a good bit of stone. I need to clean up my inventory. I know it literally gives me so much stress. Oh, I have another pickaxe. We don't need, okay, what can we throw away comfortably and not be upset about? I don't need one seed, which I guess I could just throw into the composter. There's something in here that I don't... cocoa beans I don't have any extra of. I have some apples already. And then, yeah, I can get 2 more stacks of stone real quick. I was just worried. I was like, I don't have any more. God, this just looks so... It just looks so, like, I don't know. Crazy. But yeah, I need to find a bed. Hopefully this house is like the same style of house that I originally had slept in, and there's a bed in here. Okay. And then we can sleep. But yeah, I'm going to go get some more stone in the quarry. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm really enjoying this series so far. It's just like, it's like a refreshing way for me to play Minecraft, because I've played normal Minecraft for so long, and I've used shaders before, but this is just not the same as shaders. And like, I'm so happy to be recording this. Like, I just thought about it. Like, I'm always happy to record hardcore as well. But sometimes, you know, it's like the same thing I've done for, I don't know, like 2 months now, and I want to switch it up a little bit. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just that I've done a lot of it. And I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you, it's making me really happy to continue doing this. So obviously, we'll do more quarry mining eventually, but I don't really think we need to right now. So I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. And if we need cobblestone, of course, we can always come in here and just get it. But this is a nice way to... I should probably get that. Oh, no, it's not cobble. That's why I can't pick it up. But yeah, we should have enough. I'm going to make the rest of this into mossy. And then we have 2 stacks. I don't know why my tools are all strewn about randomly, but... probably need to fix that a little bit. Okay, so let's head back to the house and let's start working on it, because we really do need to get onto that. I don't know how far into the episode we are, but if this one runs a little bit long, so be it. It's for a good reason, okay? Now, I don't know if we have any glass. That's the only other thing I'm going to need for this build aside from probably more oak wood. So do we have any extra glass? No, we really don't. So I'm going to go get some sand. And I'm just going to head over here to see if this stuff has finally, because it's been a while, if it's finally all decayed. And if it hasn't, then I probably missed a piece of wood or something. No, I guess maybe it's just a little bit slower in Bedrock, or it hasn't been that long. Either one. And I think some of the stuff despawned. But no, it looks good. Okay, so I don't know where... oh, there's a river right there. Okay, I'm going to go get some sand. I'll be back in a second. I'll show you a little bit of getting some sand, because... you know, we get to go underwater where it's like cinematically just nice. Okay, let me get some sand. Hopefully I don't drown. Wish me luck. All right, so I don't think we need very much. I'm just going to gather this little area right here, and then I'll use some of my dirt to make it look not so bad. That's the good thing about having a lot of dirt with you, is you can always, you know, mess up the world a little bit and then fix it quite easily, which is good. I don't know how much we need, but this is probably more than enough, so we'll just stop now. I'm going to put a torch in here so nothing spawns in here. Not that it would really matter, and yeah, I know I just threw away 2 sand, but honestly, I'd rather have the other stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I could just go like this, right? And then just go like this, and then like that. And then probably no one will ever know. And if someone does, then they're just like, you know, they probably have played on the world. But now it's nice and fixed up. And once it grows into grass, it'll look like I know it's never even there, which is the goal. So let me go smelt this sand, and then we're going to get to work on the house. All right, we've arrived back at the house. Let's just put whatever coal we have in there, and then we can grab a little bit more here. Probably need, I don't know, I think 5 is perfect. Oh, where did I didn't even put it in my inventory. What am I thinking? But I really do need to. So you can't like instantly open stuff. There's like a little delay when you try to open an inventory thing, which is fine. I'm just like not used to it. So that's why I keep like clicking on something and then just standing there, because I think it's going to happen and it doesn't. So at the rate at which mossy cobblestone appears in this, I'm not really sure. So I'll have to kind of figure that out. But I'll iron that out as I go. This is one thing different. I think you can build from further away, because I can build with like 3, which would make building a lot quicker, which is kind of cool. Little fun little things that they change between versions. Kind of a weird thing to change. Maybe a little weird, but you know what? If it works, it works. Okay, so that's all the same height. That's all one wall, which is perfect. Now, the only thing we're going to have to do is probably destroy the roof that's on the inside of this part. The rest of it we can change, but like we don't want the roof inside of this wall, right? This will be opened up. This will be opened up. So we're going to break all of these blocks, because now we can, you know, kind of merge them into one building. Obviously, it's going to be kind of a weird shape, but we can figure out how to deal with it when we get there. Again, I'm not too worried. But now we have a nice little area over here. Now, obviously, I can't get through here because of my crafting table, so we'll temporarily move the crafting table, or the 3 crafting table. Why do we have 3? You know what? Sure. That's actually kind of cool. And then we can put like a Oh, I was like, where's my crafting table? I'm literally staring at it. I go, okay. All right, it's got to be like that. Okay, I see how it is. Trapdoors are just so expensive. How am I going to ever afford these? There we go. Have a nice little display like that up there, and we'll figure out how to finish the rest of it in a bit. But we at least have those walls done, and then I don't know if these walls are completely done. Yeah, it looks like they are. Okay. So there's a little gap in there, which is where we can put like a bush, or maybe we can do a nice little backyard area over here. Who knows? But the next step, I think, for me is going to be just kind of randomly putting cobblestone that's mossy. I need to figure out at what rate it is. It looks like probably like 50-50. So I'm just going to kind of put mossy cobblestone wherever I can kind of randomly think to put it. And then hopefully it looks like there is enough. Okay, and then we'll start at the bottom here. We'll do all of those. Just kind of as random as you can get it. If it's not completely random, I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm going to keep going all the way around the build. So I already ran out of mossy cobble, so I am very glad. And they can spread to the side, I guess, because we saw that vine had just done so. But we definitely need to get more than what we have. So fortunately for us, we started growing them. So maybe this will give us enough to finish. I don't really know how many is that, 22? Maybe. I said I ran out, but I guess I still had a few left. But like I got over to this wall and I'm thinking like, man, that's like really tall. So I don't know how much I'm going to end up using, but I'm trying to do like really like 50% or so of the blocks as being mossy. So it ends up you use like, how much is this on one wall? We went from 30 to 21. So maybe only 9. I don't know. Either way, it blends in good enough. So if this isn't enough, that's okay. We're at least getting close to enough. But yeah, I'm just kind of cutting it like Swiss cheese here, okay? We're doing like a Swiss cheese build. We could just leave it like that. We could leave it like that. Just call it modern art. But that would be kind of an odd house, I think. Unless you put those all as windows. And then you could have a nice little like modernized wall. I don't know if it's technically modern, but it would look, I don't know, cool. Maybe. But yeah, we still need more mossy cobblestone. So I'm going to go sleep and then I might run to the jungle. Or I guess we could run around here because apparently oak trees can just randomly have vines on them. I mean, that's definitely not a bad thing, but I had no idea that happened. So I guess we can get the extra we need just from... Oh man, this is so pretty. But yeah, I hopefully did fix the brightness. I don't know. I don't remember if I talked about that in this episode, but I technically changed some of the recording settings. Just upped the gamma slightly so you can see a little bit better in the dark, which is, you know, probably a good thing now that you guys can actually see what I'm doing when it's not light. But yeah, I'm going to sleep and then we'll see if we have enough. Actually, we can do this from the inside. We don't even need to be out there. I guess technically. I don't know if this will work. We can try. You know what? I would hate myself if I didn't try this, but I don't know if it's going to work, honestly. Could reach up there, kind of. We can get close. Wow, okay. Oh, yeah, we did get a little bit of vine. There we go. This should be good. Sure. Then we'll put this one as mossy as well, and then we'll call it a day. No, we're not going to call it a day. We need more mossy in here. Okay. And then is there any that I'm missing? Yeah, this wall right here is definitely not good enough. But you can see like right now it's pretty much pitch black and you guys can still see pretty well, right? Let me know in the comments. I know I've annoyed you guys a bunch about that, but it's only because I genuinely have no idea if you can see better or not. But please do let me know in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so all the walls are built now. So now the next step is pretty easy. We're just going to build the roof. But first, I got to sleep. All right, so upon sleeping, I thought about a few things. First of all, we're going to remove that. We don't need that there anymore. We could put a piece of cobblestone here, and then we can have this be a nice little doorway. We could figure out a better way to do it, or maybe we could move the doorway over to there. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. But this build's looking, I think, really good. I think the floor in here may be offset a little bit as well. We may just go down a block. It can't really hurt, and I think I keep looking for my crafting table. Like, where did it go? I guess we don't need it. But it is kind of confusing to keep it there, I guess. Now we'll have to add a few stripped logs, which, yeah, I did give myself a few to use, just in case we have to do anything like this. Oh, that's not trying to use a shovel to do that. That's definitely not right. And then we'll break out this, and we'll fill it in with oak wood. Looks like is the floor material. And yes, I know this chest is just extremely disorganized. Once we have more room, we're going to finally make some more chests. So if you guys see anything like that and you want to suggest it to me in a way that I'll actually like read it like 100% of the time. I obviously can't read every single comment anymore. There's like thousands per video, and that's just not healthy to try and read that much stuff in a day. But if you guys have any suggestions, I do have a Discord server, so you can click the top pinned comment link down below. It's in every one of my videos. I pin a comment for myself, and it has the link to my Discord server. And you can join that, and for sure, if you post in the suggestions channel, I will see it at some point. And what that means is that I can hopefully see what everyone says, and then just sort of add it, you know, whenever I need to videos, like if you guys have a good idea or something like that. I don't even remember if I had said that yet, but just for your information. Just for your... Oh, yeah. Well, there's the little underground part. So, yeah, we can definitely have like a second floor down here. We'll have to figure that out in the future, but I'm going to put a little ladder there because otherwise I will completely, I guarantee you, forget that it's there. So let's just put a few ladders in there, enough to at least reach the bottom. And then I'll eventually remember to go down in there, I promise. But for right now, we'll just add a nice little path over to it. And then just kind of, yeah, just like this. I'll dig it out a little bit so I kind of remember what I'm doing, but that could be a nice opportunity for a little underground area, which I think would be awesome. Okay. Put these ladders here. Obviously not the right material yet, but we'll figure it out in the future. Just temporary blocks for now. Okay, so we'll have a nice little thing. I'll put a trapdoor over it just so it looks a little bit better. I may have one still. Yes, there we go. I knew it wasn't going to be a waste. All right. So now what we've got to do is we've got to build the rest of the roof. Obviously, this is going to go up. It's going to be part of the wall. So that's why I'm disassembling this area of the roof. I'm going to go get just a tad bit more vine because I really do need to add a few vines. Not very many, but just a couple. And then we're probably going to need some more stairs as well, which is, I think, why I made so many planks. So I'm going to make a bunch of stairs. But yeah, let me go and see. Have any of the vines grown? We just harvested them, but surely there's a few, right? Not really. You know what? We have a jungle so close to the house. I'm going to run over there and just go grab some. Now, this is what I'm talking about. So much quicker, right? We don't have to, like, I don't even know if there's a vine there. It's, like, so bright from the sun, I can't see it. But we're getting a ton of vines, so this is much better than what we were doing over there. But you know what? Maybe I'll just tear that down and build something a little bit better to gather vines from, because it seems like it's kind of slow. Like, obviously, these have had a long time to grow, but there's so many more, and I could just run over here, and it would be way less time than waiting for them to grow. So there's kind of no point to do it if I don't do it a little bit better. But yeah, I didn't need that many, so this is actually a perfect amount. However many it is, I'm sure is okay. Yes, that's more than okay. I only need a few more. What are these, jungle leaves? Why do they have little, Oh. Well, why does the texture in your hand look so weird? Huh, I have no idea. But we have some jungle leaves, apparently, so we can put those near our base or something. We're going to need some more, so let's grab some. Grab a good bit. Yep, that's perfect. Some of those are oak. That's also okay. Okay. Ha ha ha. Get it? Okay. I'll beat you back at that. Okay. All right, so I found this cool looking cave, and I just hopped in here for a second. Also, there's some iron here. I don't have very much, so I'm going to gather it. But let me know if you can see better. I know this is like the 4th time I've asked, but I'm going to go in here where it is pitch dark, which should be like right here. And let me know if you can see. Obviously, it's super duper dark, but let me know if you guys can see better in caves now. Okay, back to the house. Not gonna lie, I found a little bit more iron just in the end of this cave, but I really am curious about the brightness. I'm sorry I keep asking so many times. I'll stop now. I do not like the way these vines look on the base, so we're just gonna remove them temporarily. And again, I will like probably terraform this because it looks a little bit weird right now. So don't worry. There's a bunch of little things I'm gonna do, but let's at least finish the house in this episode, and then we can fix some things on the outside in the future. Now this is, I'm not sure why this one is so short or so much shorter than the other ones, but obviously we're going to need to fix that. So let's go over here and let's see if we can't just extend this one upwards. Maybe I had gotten confused on the height because I was doing something else at the time. I'm really not sure, but there's going to have to be a log right here. I don't know if there actually is on the build, and we can't really see it, but there's going to have to be one here. So we'll just add a nice little log facade. And then we'll just strip all the logs. Because for some reason, the villagers use stripped logs. And I don't. But it's kind of fun to experiment with them, right? Now these leaves, I was going to go ahead and just throw in here now for texture. I want to put some sort of lighting in here, but I really don't know how. So for right now, we're going to use a torch. In the future, we'll use something a lot better. But at night, trust me, it'll be really cool. Then we can just put them like this and just have a nice little bush going back in there. It doesn't have to be huge or anything, but it can kind of stick out a little bit. Oh no, it's raining. Oh no, look at the darkness. Darkness. Ugh. Okay, it's okay. We can sleep through it. And I also turn the rain noises down so low you can barely hear them. But this should be... Oh, yeah. It looks like there's nothing in there. I assure you there is. It's just super duper dark. We got to make some more chests. I'm sorry. And we also got to decide, like, right now where we need them because we have no room. And it's really stressing me out. And I don't know why, but for some reason when I don't have enough chest storage space in Minecraft, it just makes me stress out. I'm like, why? I can't put anything down. I'm done for. Oh, that was... Okay. We did not have enough. And I don't want to waste all my wood, but I at least want to get these done. Okay, so we'll figure that out in a little bit. But for right now, let's just put some torches down in here so that it's not so dark. And yeah, I'm just glad that I fixed the brightness because I was so worried that it was just going to like ruin the series for you guys. And it kind of did in that episode, but I promise you, no longer will that happen because it looks like this now. But yeah, let me sleep, skip through this rain, and then... No, we're not going to do that. We're going to add some windows and stuff because that's what we really need to do. So let's make some glass panes. I know you can't see them, but they're technically here. They're just very, very clear, if that makes sense. Like glass should be. When I hold them in my hand, you can see them in the bottom right corner. They look so cool. But yeah, we can put some stuff up now, thankfully, because yeah, we had no room at all. Okay, and then where's my glass blocks? Because I don't need those. There they are. Little invisible number, right? Nice little viewfinder in the corner too. So cool. So obviously we're missing windows. We're also missing a roof. So we're going to work on the roof real quick before we get the windows done. Should be pretty quick because I'm going to do what the villagers do and just do a nice little basic roof. Nothing fancy whatsoever. And I'm also going to build a way for me to get up there. That way I don't have to jump down every time. And for some reason I built this, but not high enough. I'm not sure why. I'd just seen the other one, so kind of interesting, I guess. And then, of course, we're going to have to break this out. So we'll put a little bit more mossy here. Now, where was that area? Remember, I went and got this mossy cobblestone for an area in the base. I do not remember exactly where it was. I think it was... No, maybe I had filled it all in already. I'm not sure. Where would that have been? It looks like there's enough mossy cobblestone everywhere I can see. I don't know. I'm sure eventually we'll spot it again and figure it out. But for right now, let's just leave it. Okay. So how we're going to do this roof... Does this one hang one block off? Is that the only thing it does? Okay. So this roof is going to be like this. And again, we'll make it connect all nice over here in a bit. But for right now, we just need to build the basic outline of the roof, and then we'll do the other side. But what I mean by like connect is like that. And then we'll remove this block, and then it will connect. Okay. And then we're just going to do the roof like this. So give me a little bit. Oh, that's not the right block. So give me a little bit. Let me handle this roof because it's kind of slow building. Again, I'm so not used to Bedrock, so I'm just kind of falling repeatedly. But eventually I'll get there and I'll be better. I will. It's just been a lot of time playing Java, and this is just ever so slightly different. Plus, placing stairs, if you know, it's just never fun. It's always kind of wonky. So yeah, give me a bit. Okay, so this basic outline of where the roof is going to be is done. Obviously, this is going to have to be changed in here. I will figure out all of the specifics in a bit. Now we've just got to do one more staircase. Not staircase. I have to start putting more staircases down to do this roof, though. And then once this little outline is done, I will connect them both and then finish them up at the top. But I think I'm realizing now I do not have nearly enough stairs, so I may have to go and make some more. We do have another stack on us, though, so we can continue doing it, but I really do think we're going to run out here pretty soon. But you can see the roof will kind of touch here, but it actually won't, technically touch, but it's going to be kind of separated, and I'll figure out how to make it look really nice because I'm not going to slack on any part of this build. This is our first starter base, okay? And roofs may be the trickiest part, but you betcha I'm going to try my best to make it look awesome. It's just I'm not very good at roofs. So I'm going to stick with the villager styling of the most simplistic roof you can do, because it doesn't look bad. It's not the most architecturally significant masterpiece build, but you know what? It's a starter house, so it'll work for that function. So yeah, let me place some more stairs down. Okay, so both of the roof outlines are done, so I figure I'll just start on this one first since it's going to be the quickest. It's literally just a square. Now, I think my axe might break unless I do this perfectly. And if I do it perfectly, then I won't have any problem, but that's the problem. It's kind of hard. I don't know why. There's just like a little bit of delay when I look around on Bedrock versus Java. It's just not as responsive. I think it has something to do with VSync, but I don't know how to turn it off, and I don't think you can in the current Windows 10 version of this game. But it's okay. So it's why I'm kind of slow when I place blocks. Usually I could just like slam them down really quick, but for some reason these blocks are just trickier, and I don't know why. So did I get every corner? I'm not sure why that one wasn't filled in. Okay, so we'll see how it looks so far. The roof should look nice, and yeah, see what I mean? It all kind of connects and looks cool, and hopefully it should end up looking pretty good, but I'm going to need to go and get more wood because we're already out of fences. Which means I need to get another axe, that's for sure. But you can see when I come in here, it's just beautiful. Even when it's under construction, it looks better than how Java looks. So that's one thing Bedrock has going for it. It's more optimized, and for now it has ray tracing exclusively. You can get Sue's PTGI, but it's not the same. It's still ray tracing, but it's not official. I just made the wrong tool twice. So we'll put those in the shame chest. And we're going to make... I can't believe I did that. I literally made the wrong tool twice. That's just how it be sometimes, guys. Okay, now I'm going to go and grab some more wood. Because, yeah, we need a bunch more. We don't have any at all. What is going on with this door? Twice when I shut it now, you hear there was no noise. Did you guys hear that or not hear that? I don't know. Kind of weird. But, yeah, let me get some wood. I just died for the first time. I really didn't mean to. But for some reason, I was like running and I just wasn't paying attention. I like looked over for a second and I'm just like running because, you know, it's a flat area, or so I thought, and I fell in that hole. So the first death on this world has occurred. Good thing we're not in hardcore because that would be a very embarrassing way to die. But yeah, I just fell straight in this hole and I was falling for quite a while. I was like, man, am I going to die? And I was like, yeah, this isn't hardcore. I don't have any feather falling boots. But there is all my stuff just strewn about on the floor. Let's put on our armor. Man, my armor did its job, though. I did fall quite... I took quite a tumble here. That's for sure. And all my stuff is just kind of strewn about. Hopefully I can get it all. I don't know why it's down all the way here. I don't think it could have gone any further, right? So we have my sword. We have our 3 axes. We have the shovel. We have the pickaxe. So it looks like most of the stuff is here. We have... Okay. Yeah, everything I need, and then the more wood, which I can use to make more stairs. Okay, if I lost anything else, it's not that important because I can't even like realize what I lost. So it's probably not the most important thing. We can just get more of it pretty easy. But yeah, I will meet you guys back at the house. We're gonna finish the roof, add some windows, add a little bit of window detail, and then we'll call it an episode. We can we don't really have that much more to do. But I'm not going to do like a ton of detailing now. We'll save that for next episode. But it's for the most part going to be detailed and done. We'll add some window like frames and stuff like that. And should end up looking pretty cool. I'm excited. Okay, got the stairs crafted. Let's just head up here and finish this roof. So the first stair is going to need to go right there. Okay, I'm going to just finish this. I'm like up here trying to finish this roof and focus, and it's just like bombarding me with these ray traced sun rays that are pink because of the sunset. And it's not a bad feeling. I'll tell you, it kind of makes it more enjoyable because placing stairs slowly like this is frustrating because I know how fast I can normally place them, and I'm like trying to do it, and then I'll mess up, and I'm like, man, it's just better to go slower. See what I mean? I try to go quick like I do in Java, and it's just like, no, you're not going to be doing that. Definitely not. But the roof is complete for the most part. I can't really see anything that maybe... Oh, I can see that, though. So there's just a little bit of change that needs to happen right there, let me tell you. Okay, and we'll figure it out. Maybe it needs to be solid oak wood blocks. But you can see the light just kind of barely bleeding through and even up onto that staircase. Okay, and then that's technically the wall. So maybe we'll have this be cobblestone. I really don't know. You can see the moonlight now reflecting off the roof because we're in a ray traced paradise. Look at that. The moon reflecting off of the roof. Like, what is that? What is this? This is 2021, guys. I completely forgot for a second. I'm like, man, it's 2020, but no, it's 2021, guys. How do I not remember that? I don't know. But this is a good place to check for leaks. I think on the inside of this, which I can break that, we can fill this in with a stone block like that. That's not the right spot right there. Okay. Now it's all good. Okay, let me sleep. But yeah, you can see our house is much bigger now, and you can kind of tell how I framed it all together and just made it more than one rectangle, not just a bigger box. So I made it bigger without destroying the original building. Looks nice and weird on the inside. Of course, we'll have to fill in some things and fix some things, but that's why we have cobblestone, and that's why we have mossy cobble. We'll go on the outside, and we will change some stuff as well. But like right here, we have to decide for ourselves, are we going to keep this as wood, or are we going to make this into cobblestone? And I think for most of it, it's just going to be mossy cobble, because it's like the wall material on the inside, so it'd be kind of weird not to have it like pretty much everywhere as the walls. But the roof being high in here means we can have 2 floors, which is perfect. So we can have mini stories in here. Not really mini stories, but we could definitely have another floor here. Maybe even, yeah, we could probably just do another floor just like that. So that would be really awesome to have a second floor in here instead of just having like a giant ceiling for no reason, which also gives more purpose for the windows. They can provide light to each and every floor because now it's pitch dark. But with my new inventive technology, you can see in the dark, kind of. I don't know. I don't know how well you can actually see like in the pitch black in here, but like at least you can see a little bit as to where before you wouldn't have been able to see really at all, if I'm honest. So I did mess that up. That's why I kept talking about it, because I felt so bad. I like released a new series. Everyone's excited for it. They're like, dude, I'm sorry, but like I can't see. Just like, oh man, that kind of sucks. Not kind of sucks. It really sucks. There's no light up here. Gee, I wonder why. There's nothing in here. We'll put torches right there for now. So we got to figure out this stuff over here. And obviously, like, that's not right? So maybe we'll just have... Wow, that was so hard to fix. And then this can just be a log going straight up. But we got to get some more wood. But luckily, since we made more axes, not a problem at all. We'll put a torch in here and a torch in here for now because it's so dark. But yeah, this thing looks really good. Obviously, there's no windows, so that's why it looks so weird and so plain. But once we add some windows, a little bit of windows, you know, side... Oh, I just need more wood, so let me go gather some. Okay, so now I can take these oak logs here. We can make them stripped oak logs, put them where they need to be, or do that in the reverse order instead of having to place them twice. It's just weird. I've never used stripped logs, and like I don't have an honest answer for why I haven't. I just have never used them, but I'm happy to try them. But where was it that they were needed? It was like right here, wasn't it? So we could just fill in that whole wall with mossy, but there's this right here. So maybe, actually, that's not a visible support from the outside, so we don't actually need that there at all, now that I think about it. So we can just do it like this. And do we really not have any more? Oh, okay. Could make some like that pretty easy. I just don't want it to be solid mossy, but you know, I want the majority to be mossy in here, just to fit with the whole villager palette theme, whatever they had going on here. I'm not really sure, but see like the lighting in like the attic, how it just looks so, I don't know, it just looks beautiful. Yeah, we'll finish putting, okay, and then just fill in the rest with regular old cobble. And that's pretty good for in here. So, of course, we can have 2 floors in this room. We did 2 floors in the other one, and it was less tall than this. So, on what layer we want to do that is really up to us. We can do it on whatever layer we want. So, we're just going to go in here. We can make some more slabs. We can make these into planks. We probably won't need those. We can make even more slabs because I know we're going to need quite a bit. Probably even more than that, honestly. We're just going to go ahead and go through all of them. And then we could just make a nice second floor in here. And like, see what I mean? It's just so nice to have 2 floors. I don't know. Personally, for me, I think it's the best way to go about it. But yeah, let me grab some stuff. I'm going to make a few more ladders because for some reason, again, we're out of ladders, right? And we just, you know, we're supposed to have so many ladders on hand always. right? Oh, I'm not funny. Okay. Yeah, we'll put them in this corner here. Sure, it doesn't really matter what corner they are in. And then now we have to go in here and we have to start thinking about windows, right? So you come up in here. Not so sure what that is. Why is that there? Is it light coming in from like... I really have no idea. Let me try reloading real quick and then seeing if that's still there. Because if it is, I want to fix it. No, I don't think reloading worked, but that's okay. I'm sure once we open it up a little bit more, that'll go away. But there's just some little, you know, tiny little bugs that I don't really know how to fix all the time. You can see the light stop bouncing around maybe? Is there something under it? Oh, it's because it's slabs, isn't it? And it's that torch. Huh. Well, we can use solid blocks here if we need to. It's not a big deal. It may be the fact that it's slabs. I really don't know. I'll try making these solid blocks with actual oak. Give me a second. Okay, so this is done. Now, hopefully that fixes it. I'm sure it will. Again, RTX is not perfect, especially in Minecraft, but no, it's in a different spot now. You know what? We're just not going to question it. I'm not so sure why it happens. I don't think anyone will just know the answer to that, but that's okay. That's honestly okay. Now, at the top of this, these are stairs, and I do want to kind of make them a little bit thicker, only because I know that light is always buggy with stairs, regardless of the game. And no, I do not know why it's so green in here. I have no idea. It's kind of odd. And I also can't put... You can't put torches on... You can't put torches on the backside of a stair block? Oh, okay. That's... Okay. That's weird. I thought you could... I mean, maybe you can on Java, but not on here. I really don't know. Is this like an actual stair block that leads... Yeah, it's an actual stair block. What am I thinking? Okay, well, let's get up here and build that out. Yeah, I'm not so sure what's wrong with that. If anyone has any ideas, it could, you know, they could help me out. But I don't know how many of you have RTX Minecraft, so I have no idea. I don't really know. Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I was saying we could just put blocks right here. Then just put torches on these blocks. And that provides a good bit of lighting. And then we could do something fun at the top and put some leaves. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Because it doesn't really matter if those are solid or not. I'm not too concerned. But we have our glass panes. So let's finally start placing those down. There we go. And there we go. Cool. We got a nice open room up in here. Not bad. I want to put the ladder one block higher just for now. We'll put stairs there eventually. Or not stairs, sorry, slabs there eventually. But for right now, that's perfectly okay. And then, okay, that's a nice looking window. Go ahead and confirm that by putting the panes. There we go. Why are they not connected? I'm confused. Why is there a line in them? Usually they just connect. Huh. Oh, well, I guess they're going to connect, which is okay. It's understandable since they are, you know, separate blocks. I guess that's fine. They just look kind of, it just looks kind of weird like that. I don't know. If we end up not liking it that much, we can always change them out for solid glass blocks, but those would have like the same sort of effect, I'm pretty sure. So maybe just not change it at all and just learn to deal with it. This is really not that bad at all. Okay, and then the last room we need a windows in is probably this one right here. And we can go ahead and put those like right here. Cut back on this maybe a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. We'll put a nice window there. Let's see how the house looks so far. Cool. That window is going to be too close to the roof, though, from the outside. So it's going to look kind of weird. But you can see like now why I like ray tracing so much, the beautiful window. Let's go over here to this floor. And then, yeah, these are just too close to the roof up there, if you can tell. So unfortunately, we're going to have to move them because otherwise they're just going to look real odd. So we'll just break those. We can just fill them in with a little bit of normal and then the mossy. Put a mossy there, put two there, put one in there. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're just going to put these on the floor, which you'd think, you know, that's weird. But having a floor window, not so bad, right? I don't think so at all. Actually, can we make this one shorter? It doesn't need to be 4 blocks in here. The roof, yeah, why don't we just put these blocks 1 block down? And then that would not make the windows all weird. Sometimes I do things in the game and I'm like, I don't really have a valid reason for doing them. I just decided that we want 4 block high floors in here for no apparent reason. It's not one that I can tell. This doesn't make this room really feel any smaller. It's already 3 blocks high, so you have that above your head factor. And then we can put some torches in here, of course, because it's going to be kind of dark otherwise. And then where do we need to break it? Still right there. Okay, there we go. So now we fixed the windows. They look a heck of a lot better. Oh, yeah. Nice. Man, this place is looking really comfy so far. It's probably... Oh, never mind. I was thinking, why is it so green in there? Because there was, like, lights right next to leaves. And that would have that effect. So that's a nice window there. And then obviously I think this window is just going to have to be a little bit smaller. But I want to make sure from the outside that it looks okay. And it indeed does. It's covered by a little bit of grass there, but that's okay. And I don't really know why, but there's not that many mobs. I mean, I see some like around here, but like I don't see a whole lot, which is weird because usually I'm like bombarded, at least in Java, by mobs. Okay, so again, this area may have to be changed a little bit. I'm trying to think of how to do this. I may need to go up onto this floor to actually change it. So this wall realistically would be like right here, right? You wouldn't want it to be any other place. So we may have to modify, or we could do it like this and just have the wall right there. Yeah, that's actually good. Then we can break these blocks. No, we can break these blocks. That way it doesn't look bad. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's actually perfectly okay if it's like that. All right, and then obviously this entryway chest will have to move at some point because we don't need that. But we can do a repetitious window over here on the same side. Let me sleep, by the way, too, because it's just, I don't want to hear all these mobs and think about what could happen if I mess up. All right, so I don't think we missed any windows unless we can put one like somewhere around here, but I honestly don't know. Yeah, we can fit a little window in there. Okay, cool. So now that we have all the windows for the build done, the fun part comes. So we're going to take some of these slabs and we are just going to outline a few parts of these. We don't have to do every single one with like a really, that's not the right block, a really fancy outline, but you at least want part of it to be outlined. It's just going to look a little bit better, I think, like in my opinion, but honestly, you can do whatever you want because it's your world. If you're playing on this seed or whatever, and you're playing with me, along with me or whatever, I don't really know. I don't know if is anyone doing that? Put it in the comments. I'm curious. This window up here, that's like an example of something I'm going to have to figure out because I don't know how to do that. But yeah, see, I need to fill that in because I'm just, you expect that area to like be filled in, but it's not. And it's just, oh, you could put a fence. Yeah, I could technically put a fence. That's probably a good idea. Why I haven't yet is beyond me, but yeah, we're going to put a fence there. Okay, and then you can just kind of connect this like that. Looks fine. You can honestly just do it like that. And just have like a little solid straight one. That would probably look a little bit better there. And then this one, you know, you could do something like, you could honestly go a little bit above it too. That's the thing. If you want it to be like that. And I guess we could have done, nah, it's perfectly fine to have them a little bit different. I'm not going to sweat it. And then since these are on different levels, sure, that's fine. Makes it look like it goes with the actual ground. Oh, I was like, man, the glass is so clear. I can like just walk right through it. But no, I never put the window down. Is this spider going to attack me again? I seem to have some trouble with spiders attacking me. Even during the day when they shouldn't. I think it's under us somewhere hidden. But yeah, this looks good so far. And then, of course, we can just kind of throw bushes randomly around here. But I think this build is going to turn out quite nice. And eventually I'd like to put some more stuff like under the like some sea lanterns or glowstone under them. But of course, we have not been to the Nether. We're just now finishing up our first base, which, you know, we're not in a bad position here really at all. You know, usually I may be a little bit further than this, but we're in RTX circumstances. We're in a whole different engine, a whole different version of Minecraft. So I'm a little bit how you say bad at this version. So for right now, we're just gonna... Why'd those sound so weird? We're gonna do the best that we can. Okay. So a nice little overhang on that window. Let's get over here, which is kind of wonky to get over there. Wow. And then we'll put these upside down stairs. And then, of course, we just got to put some fence. But let me build one off so I can get here. But yeah, I'm going to go around the whole build and just add these little things. I'm not so sure you guys want to watch me do the entire thing, but that's pretty much all I'm doing. There's not really a whole lot left aside from putting just these little touches on, and then we'll finish the inside probably next episode. But let me go ahead and just finish all those little window archways, and then I'll let you know what I figure out or what I think of to do at the top. Because, yeah, I'm not so sure what I'm going to do over there. This is like the weirdest way to get around, but it works. So I'm just figuring, I don't really think, I mean, I'll leave this design here, but since this is right under the roof line right there, it looks like that would be blocking the rain from the windows. I mean, you could have that there, but let's look how it looks without it. Without this little thing here, because you don't really technically need that. It just kind of looks weird. And yeah, I probably should go get this wood because I'm not like super wealthy with wood yet. We hardly have any, so probably should get every little bit because every little bit counts. Now I have to wait for it to become grass for me to be able to make it. No? Okay, not on Java. Oh, okay. Or not on Bedrock, sorry. But yes, there is the finished house. Obviously, we still got to add a few things here and there. Like I want to put some bushes. And I'm not really sure, you know, there's probably a few things around the base I'm going to add here and there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun making it. I really liked building an RTX because everything's looking absolutely beautiful that I do. It'd be kind of hard to make something that really just like you look at and you're like, man, that looks really bad. You'd have to really try to make it look bad in RTX. And I don't mean that in an insulting way at all. It's just that everything you do, even if you build a box, is going to look absolutely beautiful. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you can join my Discord server down in the comments below if you would like to give me suggestions or anything like this. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of how this thing turned out. I was afraid it was going to kind of turn out, you know, meh or whatever, but it actually ended up looking pretty good. And I think I'm just going to make an executive decision to put the stair like the other way. What is going on here? Okay, there's this. Okay. Like that. There we go. Okay, so now there's no more confusion with the stairs there. But yes, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the support on this series. I'm so happy that it's doing so well. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more from me, please do hit the subscribe button. But if you don't want to see more, that's okay. You don't have to. But I appreciate you watching the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week with more hardcore and more RTX. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with this house. It looks super good. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye. All right, before I go, I wanted to walk through the house real quick because I completely forgot to, just to kind of show you guys all the little nuances with RTX. Let's just walk in here. So pretty. Nice little reflection on the ground. We even got a little secret, super secret underground area, which we probably want to put some torches in because it looks real creepy right now. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. And obviously we'll have more, you know, to work on down here, but we have a nice little underground area, and that ladder's not correct. I was like, man, we can't even get up. We got trapped down here forever. It's like, hello, villagers, come help me, but they're all gone. But yes, this room looks quite nice, and then you can go up in here. This is one of my more favorite rooms, I'd say. We could put some stairs right there just to add a little bit of texture to it. And yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll go look at the last and final room. You can see the sun angle changing, so it changes the pattern on the ground. But man, it just looks so good in here, I think. I really like this. And then let's go up to the last and final area. And there's no windows up here. I forgot, I guess, to put windows in here? No, I don't think we can put windows in here because this was like an attic type area. That's right. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in next week. Bye.